Derek, thoughtless. I mean, on her birthday and all.
He'd not have done it on purpose. His car had broken down. By the way, it's time I was moving now.
Yes, I think I'll be getting along as well.
You stay where you are. But thanks for coming.
My pleasure, even without mine host. I'll get me coat.
Right.
Tell her I hope he soon turns up.
I will, Percy.
Hey, listen. Let me take you across the road and buy you a proper drink.
No, I think we better hang on.
Well, you stay. I mean, what do you need me for?
Moral support. I'm getting too old to cope with Mavis's panic attacks.
He's still not answering his mobile, and I've tried the office again.
Well, what about his boss?
Oh, Angela and Norris are unable to come to the phone right now. It wouldn't be this late. Not tonight, of all nights.
It could be like Percy was saying. He'd be conked out in some godforsaken spot waiting for the breakdown man. That'll be him now.
Oh, Norris. What is it?
This is P.C. Bentley. May we come in? I'm afraid we've got some bad news.
You'd better sit down.
I said there'd been an accident.
Sit down. Just sit down. Come on.
What's happened? Is he hurt?
I'm extremely sorry to tell you, Mrs. Wilton. Your husband's had a heart attack.
Oh, no. Where is he? He's going to be all right. Oh, Rita, will you take me?
Mrs. Wilton, I'm afraid it was fatal.
Oh. He's dead.
It was very sudden. Oh, I'm sorry, Mavis. I'm so sorry.
Are you eating any of that?
What? No. No, I'm not hungry.
Well, I wish you'd told me before I spent 2 hours cooking it. It was meant to be a cheer-up meal. Obviously, it didn't work.
Oh, less of the outgrowths, sweetheart. I've got enough problems.
Well, you're not going to solve them by getting sloshed.
Right, as usual. So what will?
Well, you know, try being a bit more positive. Look on the bright side for once instead of all this gloom.
Oh, yeah, and where's this bright side? I must have missed it.
Well, if all you can do is be sarcastic.
Just give me a bit of support.
I am giving you support. Why do you think I'm trying to help you? Look, if Don did start the fire...
There's no if about it. The blasted maniac boasted about it.
Then the police will find a way to prove it.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't share your touching faith in the boys in blue. They'll go for the soft option, won't they? They got me in the frame with a copper-bottom motive. They bang me away, it's another notch on their crime figures. I go looking for work.
You've made a mistake. It's not Derek. Derek doesn't have heart trouble. But he had an insurance check just recently. When was it? You'll know.
About November.
Yeah, yes,
that
just do the month. No, it's not him at all. It's one of the other reps.
But it can happen like that, Mavis, love, you know, right out of the blue. I mean, even to the fittest of us.
It was very quick. He wouldn't have suffered.
I want to see him. Where is he? I want to see him.
They took him to the local infirmary.
There was nothing they could do. He was... Well, he was past help.
I'm sorry to ask you this, but when you feel up to it, we will need you to come down and identify the...
I want to see him. I want to see him.
I'll take her. We'll follow you.
I'll get that, please.
Are we too late for the orgy?
It's Derek. He died earlier this evening.
Get this down, you. Help you digest that vindaloo. Me, I can't go to bed straight after a curry. Up all night burping.
Uncle Fred, can I ask you something?
See, if it's about that Maxine, lass, give over messing about and make up. If I were 30 years younger and a few stone lighter, I'd be in there myself. You'd not get a look in. I say you'd not get a look in.
No, it's not her. It's more of an hypothetical question.
Go on, then.
Well, say you had a mate, and say they might have done something that they shouldn't have.
You mean about dual nature.
No. But against the law. Which I'm not saying it is. It's just...
Hypothetical.
Only you're not certain positive that it did
Big
do it.
mouth.
How are you meant to know?
She has more to worry about than that now, poor love. It's Mavis Wilton. Derek's had a heart attack. Get us a large Irish, William, whatever these two are having.
Is Derek,
Went like that, apparently.
Oh, Mark. You're kidding. I thought he was as fit as a flea, all that digging he did.
Nay, this is a bad do. Does Rita know?
Yes, you were there when his boss came with the news. I mean, we both were.
I'll pop across and see if there's aught I can do.
Hey, how come we have that poor girl?
There's no point. They've gone to the hospital.
Oh, first Joyce, now Derek. Makes you think he'll be next, doesn't it?
Tim, there's been no mistake. I didn't think there had been.
I know, love.
He looked so young, just like when we were first married. As if all his troubles had gone.
Well, you know he's at peace now.
I'm not, though, am I? It isn't fair. We always did everything together. It isn't fair. It isn't fair.
And you, Andre? Unless it's my doppelganger. Wish I had one. I'd change places with him like a shot.
Do you mind if we have a wee word?
Just gave you one, Dad. Doppelganger. That's an excellent word.
You're blocked again, aren't you?
Well spotted. Night.
Andre, here. What's this about you leaving university?
Not the only one who's been in the Rovers tonight, am I?
I was hoping Jacko was wrong. He usually is.
No, well, not this time.
So, you're going to give up a perfectly good education to do exactly what? Become a dropout or whatever they're called.
That is a career move worth considering, Dad, but I hadn't got that far yet.
It seems to me you haven't considered anything at all.
No, well, I'll have plenty of time then, won't I?
Andy, if this is about what I said yesterday, then I'm sorry. I've no right to go banging on. You're entitled to go off the rails just the same as anyone else. I mean, God knows I've done it in my time.
Well, I can't argue with you there.
Andrew, that's why I know what I'm talking about. Listen to me. No matter how bad things got for me, I always managed to get back, well, to get back on track.
What, you mean like now? Eh? Divorced, your ex-wife's a tart, you've got one son in jail and the other's a dropout. Forgive me if I don't follow your shining example, Dad. Eh? Night.
Well, you've got to admit, there's something fishy about a fella wanting to take on somebody else's kids. I mean, that's if he is unattached.
He is. And just because you have ulterior motives, don't mean to say everybody else has.
What motives?
Tenor notice, love. He's just upset about what's happened.
Oh, come on, Vera. I mean, if Tom Cruise came along, you'd find fault. You just want me to stop here so as you can keep a grip on your precious grandson. Well, I'm grateful to all you and Jack have done for me, but you can't chain me to flaming beer pumps. I have a life, and I intend to live it.
Nice one, Vera.
You've not taken your coat off. Come on, give it to me.
I'm cold.
Well, that'll be shock, love. Shall I put some brandy in your tea?
Right. To deaden the pain. I don't want it deadened. I want to feel it. But I can't.
When Lem was killed, I was numb for weeks. You are when it's sudden.
But with Ted, you knew it was going to happen. Did that make it any less painful?
No.
He used to say we were like two halves of a pair of scissors. One useless without the other.
That's not true.
Well. Whatever he was selling, he always had this wonderful enthusiasm. Whether it was novelties or stationery or envirospheres. Do you remember them? Stupid things. But Derek believed in them. And whether it was turnips or chrysanths, whatever he was growing, his would be the prize winners. He planned our garden like a mini Chatsworth. In his head, nothing was ever small or ordinary. I used to tease him about it. I used to say it was childish. His optimism was one of the things I loved about him most. But I never told him. Do you know what was the last thing I said to him? I told him he was inconsiderate and insensitive. I did. And I should have told him how much I loved him. I need him. And now it's too late.
You didn't come to bed?
Waste of time. I wouldn't have slept.
Well, you're going to make yourself ill. What are you doing?
Working out our net assets. If we flog this place, the 2 cars, cash in our life insurance policies, and any baubles you care to throw in the pot, should have enough to start.
Start what?
A new life. Mind you, it won't be on a grand scale, but, well, you could live quite well in, say, Cyprus. I hear the cost of living's peanuts there.
I'm not living in Cyprus.
Well, it doesn't have to be there, does it? It can be anywhere, but not here. Just get it into your head there is nothing left for us here.
You can start again. I mean, once you've got this sorted, you've done it before.
Not with a prison sentence hanging over my head, I haven't.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
I'm just facing facts, darling, which is something you don't appear to want to do. Well, where are you going?
Anywhere where I don't have to listen to you talk like a loser.
Just heard. Oh, Mavis, what can I say? If there's any way I can help with the arrangements, anything...
Thank you, but I want to do all that myself. It's the last thing I can do for him.
Poor Derek. You must... I only wish I'd been here when...
Yes, well, you weren't, were you, Emily? You had a prior engagement, something very pressing. Oh, yes. Choir practice.
That was petty of me, and I'm truly ashamed.
Well, it's just a pity it took somebody's death to make you realise that.
Look, Jack, she's got it wrong. Of course I don't want her to stay single for the rest of her life.
Oh, no, she can troll off with who she likes, as long as she leaves Brad with you.
Look, don't talk so daft.
Look, back off a bit, V. Just be a bit more sensitive to her feelings. I mean, the kid's right, you know. She's entitled to her life.
Oh, even if it means us losing yet another grandson.
Look, she promised you're not going to lose him.
Oh, for all her promises are worth, yes. Oh, I hope you're early.
Yeah, I've just come round to see if you can manage without me today.
Oh, yeah, you don't look so clever.
Yeah, well, it's not physical.
Hearing about him opposite knocks prop from underneath me.
Didn't know you were that pally with the Wiltons, look.
No, and it's with him going to Sudden. You know, like my mum. He's fetched it all back.
Ah, these things happen. You've got to grin and bear it.
Yeah, that's what Gary says. You haven't got a clue, either of you.
What was that about being sensitive?
What?
I'll see you later. Oh, do you know you're squirting that all over the place?
I always was cack-handed.
Oh, come on. Come on, give it to you.
Ma'am, I've got
There you go.
customers
Come on.
waiting to be served.
Yeah, all right, I'm serving one, sweetheart. There, you sit, Waxon.
Am I allowed over the threshold?
Oh, better still, grab a penny and get stuck in.
Ooh, I wish you meant it.
Do. You're better than Nell. Go in there.
Where's Roy?
Oh, well, first it was flu, which turned into a chesty cough, which turned into full-blown bronchitis. No, he's really poorly. I mean, you should hear him wheezing. Still, I take it this is not just a trip down memory lane.
No, I was bored. Not cut out to be the little housewife.
Oh, so you're pining for the chip fryer?
No, it's Mike. I'm just up to here with his paranoia.
About Don?
Well, Don, the police, everything. Now he's convinced he's going to a jail for a crime he didn't commit.
I don't think Don did it either.
Well, somebody did it. I mean, I keep telling the police will get to the bottom of it, but, you know, when did he ever listen to me?
Oh, Ron, flatterer, because I'm old enough to be a grandmother. A young one, admittedly. Oh, stop it. Oh, honestly, hi, Arthur. Do you know, you still won't believe that you're my daughter. He still swears we're sisters. It's terrible.
Mavis, what are you doing in there?
I'm watering Derek's croissants.
Oh, well, I made you a little something to eat. It's only light. It's poached egg on toast.
I don't want anything, Rita. I've told you I don't need a nursemaid. Oh, whoever that is, I don't want to see them.
How old would he be?
No age at all. In his prime. Mind you, he must have had a dicky ticker without realising it, eh?
Well, nobody knows when it's going to strike, do they? I mean, Derek Wilton did.
No.
You see, a regular health check, you see, that's one expense I don't begrudge.
I make a point of it, me. Regular as clockwork.
Oh, last time could only have been about... going on for 2 years now, when I were on cruise liners.
Bear in mind, little stocking top booker's in for a check-up at the docks, will you? This is the fiddle, but you can't be too careful, can you?
You can't.
Can you have a word? You're too busy at shop.
See, straight to the point, Ashley. I'm too old for riddles.
Well, a thingy. It don't matter, it'll do again.
He just blanked you. I didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah, well, he's an ignorant little twerp, isn't he?
Isn't it funny how we're not interested in somebody until they're not interested in us, eh? Even little twerps.
Mavis is rather tired at the moment, Percy, but thanks very much for coming.
Aye. Well, you'll know where I am if you want me.
Hello, Rita, love. How is she?
Oh, if anybody says that today, then...
She's worn out, Fred. Worn out.
Yes, I'm just leaving so she can have a nap.
Best thing. My sincere condolences, Mavis.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Right, that's got shut of that lot. Nice cup of tea coming up now.
Will you go as well, please, Rita? I just want to be on my own.
Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, you can't hold my hand forever.
I won't stop. I just wanted to give you this. Oh, Angela sends her condolences. I mean, she would have come herself, but the shock's brought on a migraine. Yeah, it's really hit her very hard. I mean, she was very fond of Derek, you know, Mavis.
Goodbye, Norris.
Mavis? Mavis, please, open the door. He was in his car. Oh, you decided to come home, did you?
Yeah. I've been round to the cafe.
Well, I hope he charges Nibs double time. We can do with a gulp.
No, Roy wasn't there. He's ill. And no, I didn't ask for any payment. Actually, it's lucky I weren't really, because Gail wanted to go round and see Mavis.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? She goes socialising, while Mrs. Muggins here acts as slave labour.
Mike, Derek's dead.
Wilton? No. Oh, how?
Heart attack.
Oh. He was only a few years older than me.
Well, if you carry on drinking like that, it won't be long before you join him.
Oh, Alma, for Gawd's sake. The world's collapsing round my ears and all you can do is nag.
Yeah, but I'm worried about you.
You haven't got a clue, have you?
Look, I know things seem bad.
Then be a bit more supportive and don't keep calling me a loser like you did this morning. I might as well indulge myself. They don't serve single malt in the slammer. Who's that? Hello, Bullwimp. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, of course I can. Well, I haven't got much of a choice, have I? So much of your looking on the bright side. Detective Sergeant Neil wants me to go to the station tomorrow. So you needn't be worried about being dragged off to Cyprus for exile or anywhere else come to that. Too late to run away now. It's all over.
My beloved wife, with all my love. Oh.